Hello and welcome everyone. This is Sabaa, brand ambassador of Graphic 45, and today I am here with a very fun project which I named as Peekaboo Pop-Up Card. So this is the Graphic 45 charm collection which I have used to make my card. So this is 8 by 8 inch of paper pack which I have used here. Now let's start. I have taken two cardstock which is measures as 8 by 8 inches and same size of pattern paper. Now I will be marking at 1 inch because this is a square cardstock, so you can mark it at any side. So we will mark the line first at 1 inch and we will mark another line which will be on 2 inch and then we will score that line. So usually I prefer this method that on a specific gap I just put a dot on the same measurement, and that's where you get a perfect line. The same way I will mark on my another cardstock and then I will score it. So here I have scored both of my cardstock. Now let's start folding it. So first fold will be towards us, it's gonna be towards me, and the second fold will be to the other side. The same process will be there on the second cardstock. So the first will be towards me and another will be to the other side. Now it's time to add pattern paper on it. So see, this is how the fold will work for us. Now let's add the pattern paper. So I'm deciding to use this purple shade because I wanted to give it a starry night look, and I'm going to use the another pattern paper on this because this was going and merging well with the starry night. Now from the bottom I am marking on 3.5 inch. So this is basically just for my guidance I am marking it. Now I will give a shape to my card, this is gonna be my top layer, and in this shape I will just cut my pattern paper. So this is gonna be a shape which will be there on my top layer. Now let's make the lever. So this is a strip which is 1 inch in width. You can take any length right now because anyways we have to cut it in the further process. So here I am marking at 1 inch and 2 inch. I will mark a line here. Now see, that's how you need to draw a line diagonally. So one will be at this side, towards will be on the opposite side, like this. To the remaining part, just find out the center part of it. So basically it is 1 inch of strip, so 1.5 inch would be the center part of it. So I will just mark and draw a line. Now on the diagonal side I have to score it. So let's score it, and here is the other side. See this side, this lever we will fold both the diagonal line towards us, so it's gonna be towards one side. Now let's see, here is the center part which we will cut. Just run your scissor on that line which we have marked, and cut from the inner side. And this is the shape we require for our lever. Now let's start adding our layer. So here is the base. I have decided to use this Starry Night pattern paper as my base, and that's gonna be my another layer. So see, the folded side gonna be the scored and the folded side gonna be on vice versa side. So here I will add a glue only to the first folded side, and then I will stick it to the one corner of my purple Starry Night pattern paper. See, that's how, keeping in mind the corners, you just stick it. Press it properly and make sure that it is fixing properly. I usually prefer using glue because that is more secure, and rather than the sticky tape or the double-sided tape. Now on the lever, to the tiniest part, the tiny triangle, only to the top tiny triangle, I will add glue, and I'm spreading the glue here so that it gives a proper hole when I stick, and it doesn't take much of a time. So that's a quick tip. Now this line gonna be on our bottom line, so this gonna be on top of each other. So make sure this would be your guideline to follow while you are sticking your lever on that pattern paper. Now I am cutting the extra strip. Now press it properly. Make sure it is sticking to the base properly, because this is gonna be our main element which will do the magic to your card. The same way I will add the lever on top, but this time I will add the two diagonal lines gonna be folded on the opposite side. So the last time we folded both the diagonal line towards us, so this time one diagonal line gonna be towards us and the other would be to the other side, and that's how our lever will work. Now here are some elements which I cut out from the charmed paper collection, and I'll start adding it. I have decided to use this castle to come out when I open and move my card. So here I will fix the position, and then I will finalize and fix it to my bottom strip. Now on the top I plan to use a witch which gonna fly into the card. So here I have, apart from that black strip, I have just cut it out and added a small strip of a acrylic sheet so that it will give a transparent look, and the black strip will not look that good when we add it into there. Now I will be adding my other side of a card, and see how our card is popping out so beautifully. Now it's time to decorate the top part of our card. So because it is a Halloween theme and a spooky design, so I have used all the elements here which is related to Halloween. These are some beautiful and cute little naughty pumpkins. Some folks are dancing, and so on. You can just decide and design your card as per your choice. Because it was on Halloween theme, so I have decided to use something like this, but you can also go ahead and use other paper collection from Graphic 45 and just just play with your creativity. So that's how our card is working so well. Now it's time to add some chipboard. So I have taken this element and I've decided to use it on top, and that's how our card is ready. I hope you like it. Thank you.